All right, sitting in with the legendary Coach Ernie Willingham, coming off a big 28-26 victory over Sylvania. People don't realize this. If you go look at Sylvania's schedule, that was a big win for y'all because they had only lost to like 5, Plainview, North Jackson, and then you guys go in there and get a 1-point victory is all you need and move forward, but you got a 2-point victory and moving forward. But just take us back to that Sylvania game. You knew y'all was going to be up against it a little bit with them.
We did. We didn't let their record, fool us. We watched them on film, and they got a really good team, really big and physical, and they do some things that we knew would give us some problems, and they did.
Oh yeah.
But we came out and we moved the ball really well. We had trouble slowing them down. They kept the ball away from us a little bit. We came out. We kicked. We actually knew they were going to try to keep the ball away from us, so we kicked an onside kick the first time. We kicked off to them, and we got an onside kick. So then we score, and actually we scored first, and then got an onside kick. So we're up 14-0, and then we kick an onside kick again.
Wow!
And we get it.
I bet their fans.
We're ahead 14-0, and got the ball again, and they hadn't had the ball one snap.
I bet their fans.
Listen, we drive down and score, and we get that one called back. We get that one called back. One of those screwy calls where they said we not crossing the end zone before the ball goes, and all that kind of stuff. We've had 2 or 3 of those screwy things go on this year, but we would have went up 21-0.
Man, that'd be a difference maker there now.
Yeah, they wound up getting it, and they went 90-something yards and scored, and worked their way back in the game. And it was a game all the way through. Them running the ball, and they once they started getting the ball, they kept it away from us pretty good.
Yeah, that's what they probably was wanting to do, but it's hard to do that when you're down 14-0. You're down 2 scores. Man, if you'd have got that third one out there, that could have been a straw that broke the camel's back.
I think so, and I think the record, like I said, they had a good team, better than their record. But if they, with their record what it is, and they go down 21-0, they start, thoughts start coming in their head, and it might be a different game, but. They got a big play and got back in the game, and it was a game all the way to the end.
Coach, they've been really good, really for a long, long time. But when Coach Van got there on, they've been really good, and Coach Nelson last year. So when you're in a game like that, your guys know their guys, your community knows their community. I mean that's a big win. I mean, people don't realize.
Yeah, we hadn't played them very much. Everybody talks about that's the first time we beat them in 38 years. And it is the first time we beat them in 38 years, but we've only played 5 times.
That's what I say.
We've only played 5 or 6 times in 38 years because they've always been in different regions and all that kind of stuff, and we hadn't played them. We played the southern half of DeKalb County, but we hadn't played them very much. But, it was a big win for us. It helped us in the region because now that we're for sure in.
Yeah.
We got to play Holly Pond, who Holly Pond beat Sylvania also. They should have. Sylvania turned it over 6 times, when they played them before.
Holly Pond's having a better season.
Holly Pond's really good. They moved their running back to quarterback, and they started running him around and doing some wildcat stuff for him, and he's pretty good. And they're big and strong, and they're playing themselves into shape now.
Yeah.
They were out of shape to start with. They lost a couple of games early that they wouldn't lose now. Yeah. And they're pretty good. We don't play them. We play Brindley Mountain, so we can't worry about them.
This week, and what's weird is Brindley they're playing some of the better football that I've seen them play in years.
Brindley Mountain is playing as good a football as Brindley Mountain has ever played.
That's what I was thinking.
And they are, and they just happen to be in a really, really tough region.
Yeah.
People can say what they want about our region, but it's good. And Fife's good, Geraldine's good, Sylvania's good. Holly Pond's good. We're playing pretty good now. There's some good football being played in this region.
I was looking at Brindley Mountain, like just their size and stuff. They got some dudes that's pretty good looking kids too, man.
They're big.
Yeah.
I hope we can give them some trouble running. We run around pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. You got some.
And I hope we can give them some trouble with our run around guys.
How is everybody? I know y'all are beat to the 3rd level of Hades, but. How is everybody's health?
We got Jeremiah Keegan back.
Okay.
He came back and he played against Sylvania. And Kyler Bain played against Sylvania. Kyler Bain has got a completely torn ACL. And they talked the doctor into letting him brace it up and play till the season was over. But he went out in the first quarter again. So he's done. He's not going to try it again. And then but Jeremiah Keegan played. And he did not have a torn anything. It was his knee, but it was different. It was patella tendon. And he rehabbed for 3 weeks, and he's back. But we didn't let him play any offense or any special teams. He played just defense last
linebacker.
week. Just defense last week. He's a really good linebacker.
Yeah, he's really
and
good.
And Kyler's a really good linebacker. We're going to miss him the rest of the year. And, we still don't have the Holbrook kid back. We don't have Brantley Daugherty's still not back, not coming back.
The season ender.
Yeah, Jacob Niles is not back. He's not coming back. I don't think any of those other guys are coming back.
Have you had a season like this where
never so many, and they're players too. I've talked about 5 or 6. I'm actually, but I've talked about 5, and all 5 of those started, but 3 of those started 2 ways.
So you're losing 6 positions.
Well, and then 2 more, 8. That's 8, counting the 2 that were single positions. But the 6 guys were the 3 that were 2-way starters. It actually made us deeper in the future because we didn't start one person. Those guys were good enough to start both ways, but the people we put in for him was not. So we started for Bain, for example. We started one on defense for him, a different one on offense.
Gotcha.
We started Logan Hansen for him on defense, and then on offense, we start actually 2 different guys at different times. We start Bentley Jones in his position when we're going to throw it around, and a different guy when we're going to run it some. So we start 3 for him.
These cats play special teams too.
And these cats play special teams, and we're pretty good at special teams.
Yeah.
We would not have wanted to get Sylvania without special teams. Like I said, we kicked 2 onside kicks and got them both. Our punter, we made all 4 extra points, and extra points won the game because we made 2. We made all 4, and they missed one, then went for 2 and didn't get it once. So they're down 2. They got beat by 2 extra points. And
it's one of the 3 phases.
And Brantley Daugherty was our punter. He's a really good punter.
Yeah.
And then Kyler Bain was our second punter. Mm. So we're punting with our 3rd string punter, and we probably averaged 40 yards a punt. He got off a 50-yard punt, and so that's our 3rd punter. So our kicking team, Teddy Helms does the kicking game, and he's our special teams coordinator, and we had to have every phase. Offense had to play good. Obviously, we moved the ball around. Defense had to play good, and special teams had to play good to win. And we had all 3, and it paid off.
Is there any way? I mean, there's still mathematically chance y'all could host, or
no? There's no way.
No way. Because of Geraldine.
Geraldine 5 is going to be 1 and 2.
Okay.
100% going to be 1 and 2.
Right.
And if we beat Holly Pond, we're 3, but it'll be a mess for 4. And if we lose to Brindley Mountain and Holly Pond, it's more than likely going to be a 4-way tie for 3rd and 4th combined. It's going to put Holly Pond and us and Susan Moore and who was the not Susan Moore, Sylvania.
Sylvania.
And
that would put you in a 4-way tie.
A 4-way tie for that other spot. So the only ones that wouldn't be in there would be Brindley and Asbury. Everybody else would be in a tie.
Long story short, you got to take care of business.
We need to beat Brindley Mountain. We need to beat Brindley Mountain, and then we're 100% for sure in. We're in anyway, if it goes to that ties, because we hadn't lost a tiebreaker.
Gotcha.
We hadn't lost a tiebreaker game, so we're going to be in. But we need to win the next 2 weeks to get 3rd, and that keeps us away from Mars Hill.
Mars
Hill's been ranked number 1 all year, and
won it last year.
They won it last year, and they've got a running back that moved in. It's supposed to be the real deal. I've just seen a picture. I haven't watched him play. They're on. You can watch him play.
I'm friends with their coach. He's a good dude.
I like him.
They're really good. Yeah. They're a really good team.
I like their baseball coach. Baseball coach is Willingham, but
he's got Willingham too. He's got a major league record. I don't know if you knew that. Did you know that?
What?
He hit 2 grand slams in 1 MLB game. Did you?
I didn't know that. I've talked to him a bunch about baseball, and we've played him in baseball, and I talked to him about when we play somebody that they play, and I really like him. He's a really nice guy, and has a good program, and I respect everything he does. And so I call him. I call him if I want some information about over there. And he helps me out, and I appreciate it.
There's a pretty good baseball played over there too, in that area.
Yeah.
He's got the major league record. He hit 2 grand slams in a single MLB game.
I may call him in a little while.
Yeah,
I just did an interview with Bo Starkey.
Yeah.
He was bragging there.
Yeah, tell him about Average Joe's. And if you ever talk to Coach Higgins, you got to bring this up. I like
Coach Higgins.
You got to bring this up to him. Say, man, I learned some stuff about you. Did you know that dude went on The Price is Right and won the whole show?
No, Higgins did.
It's on YouTube. You can pull it up. He did that. He went to Last Chance U That's where he graduated from.
He did. He went to Scuba.
Yep.
I had some players play at Scuba before, and he was before. What year did he go? I had kids down there when he was there. They're about that age.
I'm not sure, but he'll tell you.
In the mid '80s, I had some kids that played for me at Appalachian. One that played basketball and one that played football. And I carried them down there to tryouts, and they went to Last Chance U.
And
before it was Last Chance U, it was at Scuba.
And what's funny is he said it was his last chance because he was on his last leg college-wise. And then the last one, you got to bring this one up. This is the best one of them all. He traveled the country with Butterbean. He was like 12. He was 12-0 as a professional fighter. Daryl Higgins.
He looks like a fighter. I don't want to mess with him. I know that.
He's a real dude. He's hilarious. But a lot of people don't know all that about it. I did an interview with him, and we talked about all that stuff.
You know, be on Jeopardy and hope they come up. Useless crap comes up.
Hey,
you'll be the man. You're the man for useless crap.
I am the man for useless crap. I'm the king of useless crap. Well, Coach, that's it for us this week. We're going to shut it down. We really appreciate you sitting in with us again, as always. Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. See you later.